Okay, Friday, 11th of July, 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Future Friday, plan and strategize. Social inertia, the social inertia behind day-to-day things. So, I was looking into something recently. I can't remember what it was exactly, but something. I can't remember really. And then I realised that there's a recursive loop here, as in there's a cycle playing out here. This thing, hospitality, that's it. I was looking at the anthropology behind hospitality, and it pointed to different ideas in the past with regards to domination and culture and spreading rumours and goodwill and all the rest. And then I realised that, well, even if this does happen, because I was looking at hospitality in the context of Sardinia specifically for just reasons, and I thought, well, the people who have this hospitality, welcoming of strangers, foreigners who don't even speak the language, they're not thinking these things. They're not thinking in terms of rumour or reputation or manipulation or things like that, or demonstrating their ability to the tribe or community. They will be thinking that, it's just normal culture. It's the way it's always been, standard, every day, day to day. Even to the point where that at Christmas in Poland, in Wigilia, they have a chair that's empty, a spare chair and spare plate, and presumably food for the Christmas meal, for a stranger, in case a stranger comes knocking and needs help on that particular day. And that would have religious reasons as well, cultural reasons, with regards to Jesus and the manger and no room at the inn. So there's hospitality. I realised this and was digging into it. But then I realised that they're not thinking about these things per se. They're thinking in the context of social learning theory. Essentially, monkey see, monkey do for generations. We do it like this because it's always been like that. It's always been the case. My parents did it, my grandparents, great-grandparents, great-great-grandparents, you name it, all the way back into antiquity. So that behaviour, hospitality, has become so ingrained, it's become part of the cultural Overton window, as in what's to be expected, what's the norm, what's the standard. That. Anything beyond that, what's the norm, the Overton window, so to speak, is unusual, strange, not accepted. And then I thought, let's think meta, the bigger picture. What else in society has that same social learning theory inertia? Basically, everything. Everything in some fashion would have had originally a purpose that might have served a survival or cultural or rumour or status unit thing in general, or organisation in general, years ago. A good example of this is in the UK, driving on the left side of the road. Historical reasons. And now, because centuries later, decades and decades later, it's just normal. It's so normal, it's instinctive, it's automatic. And then everything else will be the same. Marriage, then transfer of property, now love and tradition. Schooling, creating obedient workers. Learning as a standard procedure. Democracy, power distributions among citizens. Symbolic gesture, voter engagement. And beyond, national anthems and whatever else. Engagement rings. Tipping, page numbers, graduation robes, standing for anthem, funeral practices, eye contact, everything. 9 to 5 workday, GDP as a measurement of growth, quarterly reports, checking emails constantly, saying www, or using floppy disk icon as a save function, social media likes, saying cheese for photos, bless you after sneezing, daily I love you. All these things, they would have served in the past a societal need in some fashion, but now it's so ingrained, it's automatic, it's instinctive. And that's interesting and fundamental to understand at a meta level, at a recursive level, a cyclical level. Ideas come and go. To understand that everything in its own way has this social inertia, social learning theory. So that strips away, anthropologically speaking and logically speaking, tradition. Because it's a ritual. It's just something we do, and that we project meaning, and also we imbue meaning onto these things. Engagement ring, for example. Page numbers, driving on the left side of the road has meaning, or certainly gives us logic, gives us certainty that we just accept. And that's the key thing there. We just accept it. We don't challenge. We don't go against it. We just accept it. We don't go against the grain because it takes less energy. Going against the grain is instead of fighting it. Imagine the UK switching from the left side to the right side of the road driving. The amount of energy and momentum and time and complications and logistics, not worth it. Continue left side. So understand that right there, that at a meta level, at a grand macro level, everything is just social inertia. Everything in the subjective, arbitrary world of mankind has got social inertia. The watch, for example, a clock. Why is it 24 hours? Why not 25, 23? Why is it knife and fork? Knife and fork, why is that? Or fork and knife, why not either way? Drinking tea in the morning, or coffee in the morning, things like that. Now you could go even deeper to say, like with coffee, some of these have biological repercussions. Coffee at night, can't sleep as well. But that's where human tradition, human ritual, it collides with the biological world. And I want to do a video about that in the future with regards to religion, because that's something else. That's a whole good few hours of conversation right there, but that's a whole other video. But understand that humans have rituals, different behavior. Sneeze, bless you, or saying cheese. Those acts themselves are just rituals. And we imbue meaning onto them, and we project meaning by doing it. Everything is a ritual. That, or you could almost say, has some arbitrary origin, apart from things, as I said, that have biological impact. Again, like coffee at midnight versus coffee at 6 a.m. There's going to be a biological impact. But understand that recursive nature of reality. That's where these traditions come and go. Words and different phrases come and go. All sorts of things like that. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. It's all a recursive loop. Yes. Show cultural behaviours that seem natural but have eerie or lost origins. Build societies that moralise extinct survival strategies. Highlight how recursive creates blind spots, denial, or tragic repetition. Interesting. Very deep. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.